welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a really fun look. I was so excited to do this because I've been seeing these like festival looks just popping up all over the place recently, and I thought I've got to try that because it looks like so much fun because they're always like really glittery or they've just got really cool like things going on, and I was like, I'm doing it. So while I was rooting around trying to find some fake eyelashes, which I'm pretty sure have been eaten by the cats, I found some of these awesome little jewelry things here, and I thought, yes, we're doing that today then. I really hope you enjoy the video. Yeah, it was just really fun and I really enjoyed it, and I've never really stuck anything to my eyeball, so that was new. I hope you stick around to the end of the video, and if you do, let me know what you think. Alright, I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so I'm just going in with the Urban Decay Eye Primer, and I'll just be popping it over my lid and patting it in with my finger. As you can see, I've already done my brows because I just thought I'd get that out of the way. Then I'm going in with the Urban Decay Eye Palette and using the colour Freedom. I'm just going to use that as my transition shade. So I'm just going to kind of buff that all over my crease. And then using the Love the Revolution palette by Makeup Revolution, I'm just using that really nice red. And I'm just going to kind of put that on the outer corner and blend it into the inner part of my crease. I'm not too worried about how messy this is, but I'm just going to go back in with my Sigma blending brush and blend that out just a little bit more. Okay. And then just adding a little bit of the transition shade. I'm just putting it in, so I kind of want it more orangey. Okay, and then using the orange shade from the Eyes Like Angels palette from Makeup Revolution, I'm just going to put that into the outer corner and over the red because I found the transition shade just wasn't making it as orange as I'd like. Okay, and then I'm just blending that out again with the same blending brush that I always use. I love this brush so much. Okay, and then just going back in with some more of the red eyeshadow just because I want to deepen it a little bit more. And then wetting this brush with the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray, I'm just going in with the orange onto the inner corner of my eyelid. And then I just switched brushes because I felt like the other brush wasn't really doing the job well enough, so I'm using just a small flat shading brush from Sigma. And then using this gold kind of highlight, I'm just going to pop that all over my lid just because I like, well, I was looking for it to have a really nice sheeny colour, and then I'm just kind of brushing it all over the place with the blending brush. And then because we did lose the colour a little bit, I'm just going to go back in and put in a bit more orange and a bit more red. Okay, and then just blending it out. Okay, and then we're going in with the front cover little sequin things and also their glitter gel. I'm just using a small eyeliner brush. I'm just going to use that to dab on the glue and then also pick up the little jewels and pop them on my eyelid. Picks them up really easily. I really like this gel actually, because I did end up wearing this look all day and they actually stayed put until I accidentally scratched my eyebrow and scratched one off, but don't do that and they'll definitely stay where you want them to stay. Okay, and then once you've stuck all the jewels in place, I just go in with the Clinique mascara. Okay, now I've done the eyes, I'm just going to move on to my face. I've already primed and I use the Kat Von D Lock-It Featherweight primer, which is really hydrating, which is really good for me at the moment because I've got some like dry patches on my skin, so hopefully that will help the foundation go on properly. I'm going to mix two foundations today because my skin has changed colour slightly because the sun has come out. So I'm going to use my all-time favourite, the Bourjois Healthy Mix in the shade Light Vanilla. And I'm also going to mix it, I'm going to mix it with the, I don't know, I can't pronounce it, but I'm going to mix it with this foundation here. I will link it below. I actually bought this in France once when I was on holiday with my parents, and I got a really burnt face because they'd insisted on driving with the car roof down. So yeah, I bought this foundation. I'm hoping these two together will be a good shade for me. We will see. I use this Real Techniques like buffing brush. I would use my beauty blender, but I kind of want a little bit more coverage today, I think. So I'm just going to use this to buff the foundation into my face. I find it so weird using a brush now because I've been using a beauty blender, well, basically since I got it. So I haven't actually used a brush on my face in a long time, so that's a bit weird. But I do like that you get a bit more coverage when you use a brush, which, I mean, I don't particularly need at the moment. It's just my face is a little bit, I don't know, patchy, I think. It's, well, blotchy might be a better term for it. Just because I had a bit of a breakout, which is healing. And sometimes I just want to look a little bit more clear skinned. Okay, so I'm using the Healthy Mix Bourjois Concealer, which I do quite like. It's quite yellow in colour. This one is the shade 51 Light Radiance. But yeah, it's quite yellow in colour, which I think is quite good for the underneath the eye. It kind of brightens it up a bit. I'm just going to use my finger to blend that in. I tell you what, I've got to go over to the pharmacy later to pick something up, and I don't know if I'm going to take this off or not. I might just wear it to the pharmacy because okay. I'll take my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil powder. I'm just going to use that to set my foundation with this big old powder brush I got yonks ago. God, it's got so much hair on it. Yeah, I think it's just an Eco Tools big old powder brush. So I'm just going to like kind of pop it on everywhere. Then I'm going to use this Real Techniques brush. It's just a little like dome one that I like to use. Oh my god, I can't open it. And the L'Oreal bronzer I told you about in my last video, which could have been discontinued, I don't know. I'm just going to use a little bit just to kind of contour, but not really. Just to add a little bit of summeriness to my skin. I have semi-bronzed my face. I don't know if you can even tell I've done anything in the camera. I'm just gonna take, I'm just gonna take this colour here from the Gold Sugar to Rose Gold blush palette, and I'm just gonna put it on this brush and see what I think of it as a blush. I might go in with this one if it's a little bit too pale for me. Oh, that's pretty. That's really nice. And they've all got like a nice healthy sheen to them, these colours, which I really like. Okay, and then going back into the same palette, which I shut, I'm going to be using this gold colour, and I'm going to use this to highlight today, I think, because I am feeling sorry. So I'm just going to use my fan brush just to put that on my cheeks. Oh man, it goes so well with the eyes. I love it. Nose, Cupid's bow, chin, forehead, and I'll just use a little bit on my finger to do the bridge of my nose. Just realised I forgot I want to blend the red to my under eye a little bit, but I have kind of forgotten to do that. So I'm just going to take the red shade I used on my eye before with this brush which already has the orange on it, so I want those two to be mixed. And then I'm just going to bring it underneath my eye, and then I might have to just go over my eyelashes with a brush because it might smush them together. Just on my finger, I'm just going to take that goldish colour and I'm just going to kind of plonk it onto the outer corner of my eye. Final step. Just going to use the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray just so that it stays in place for the rest of the day. You don't need to go that crazy, but I love the feel of it. Does anyone else? It's so refreshing. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I almost forgot what it's called then. Thumbs up, subscribe if you want to stick around and see more from me. And I will see you again soon because I'm on my Easter break, so I've got lots of free time.